A former member of the U.S. Office of Justice says there has been a crisis of missing African American women and girls in this country. According to the National Crime Information Center, nearly 36% of women and girls reported missing were Black, even though Black females only make up about 14% of the overall female population in the U.S. I spoke to one St. Louis mother whose daughter's been missing since 2008.
And never thought that would be my last time seeing her, but it was.
Shemika Cosey has been missing since December 2008.
Shemika's just, and we call her Mika, and she just was her own person. It was something how she was.
She was just 16 years old when she disappeared. Here on Napier Street 16 years ago, Shemika attended a sleepover at her cousin's house. The next morning, they noticed she was gone, and she hasn't been seen ever since. She had been sleeping on the couch, but wasn't there when everyone else woke up. Her purse and her coat were gone, and the front door was left slightly open, but her overnight bag was still at her aunt's house.
My sister called me first, and she asked me, was Shemika at home? And I said, no, she's not at home. She's not there with you.
Hill and her family spent the day looking for Shemika and tried to file a missing person report with the local police department in Berkeley, but the police told them to give it some time before filing. The next day, they went in person to file a report. Hill says her experience with the police was not good, and she was confused why the police immediately marked her daughter as a runaway instead of missing.
I'm not understanding why she was even considered a runaway, because that was her first time ever going missing.
Hill decided to take matters into her own hands. Hill searched for her daughter herself. She says she felt like the police were not doing their job.
I don't know what they was thinking, but in their head, to me, it felt like they saying my daughter wasn't worth looking for.
The police department did distribute Shemika's photo to local news outlets, but it wasn't until Hill started putting up missing posters of her daughter that she was contacted by news stations. She was able to motivate the media to tell the story of her missing daughter in hopes of finding her. Hill says that she had a good experience with the media, but that kind of attention and coverage is something many Black families don't often get. According to the U.S. Department of Justice, Office of Justice programs, too often, cases involving Black women and girls do not receive the same level of attention as those involving white victims. But State Senator Angela Mosley wants to change that.
Part of that systematic racism, as they call it, they just don't take our cases seriously enough.
She sponsored a bill that creates a task force to help address the crisis of missing and murdered African American women and girls. Mosley filed a similar bill in 2024 that didn't pass, but this year is different. Mosley was able to get the language from her bill included within another bill, which was passed and was signed into law by the governor. Shemika's mother is very happy that the bill passed and truly hopes it will make a difference. In the meantime, she continues to pray that her daughter will be found. Hill has never stopped looking for her daughter and says she never will.
You don't let nobody forget your child. I am not letting anybody forget Shemika Cosey.
The National Center of Missing and Exploited Children released an AI age progression photo of Shemika. This is what Shemika could look like now at 31 years old. If you have any information on Shemika or her disappearance, we have resources you can contact on KOMU.com. In the studio, Tamaya Bracey, KMU 8 News.